into all of the damage from the severe weather that we had last week. Remember that?
I wasn't here. I missed it.
That's right.
And luckily our cars were in the garage.
Oh, girl.
No damage.
You lucked out on
I
that
know.
one because, yeah, golf ball, baseball, tennis ball
I saw
size
tennis
hail.
ball, yeah.
It was crazy, yeah. Severe weather definitely here in Colorado right now. So chances are you or someone you know have some major hail damage to your vehicle.
Yeah, when you go to get your car fixed, you want someone you can trust who will get the job done correctly, and that's what you're going to get at Front Range Dent Removal. Here to tell us more about it is the owner and master technician, Anson Roberts. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having us.
What were you doing during the storm? Were you thinking, I'm going to get a lot of customers?
You're doing the happy dance?
Well, you know, it's part of business, right? So it's something that we definitely try and pride ourselves in taking care of people. At the same time, we totally get how inconvenient it is. So it's an interesting balance between, yes, it's business, but it's also it's an opportunity to work with people. So.
Absolutely, because it's going to happen. So you better have someone good to turn to, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your company. You are local.
Yeah, we are. So started the company back in 2012. Started as a just local kind of mobile retail operation, and then we kind of transitioned to some different shop spaces. Ended up acquiring what is our main kind of flagship location that's close to Santa Fe and Alameda. And then about a year and a half ago, we added a location in Parker. And so we're trying to continue to expand. You know, we've had a good response from our customer base and are trying to kind of give that same service across the Colorado area. So.
Yeah, let's take a look at your place. I thought we need to mention that your waiting area looks very different from most other places,
yeah, it's
right?
Not the standard auto shop.
Wow! Wow!
This is beautiful. It really is. I mean, that means a lot to people, not just the ladies either. You know, guys like to have a nice place to come in and sit and hang out. And
yeah, I mean, we want to give confidence to somebody through the entire process. So not just is the car going to look okay on the front end, but are you going to be dealt with in a respectful way all the way throughout? Are you going to feel comfortable in the way that you wait for the product to be finished, so that you're not having to have any guesses or wonderings on the back end?
Yeah, well, let's jump into all the services that you offer at Front Range Dent Removal.
So the backbone of the business started around dent removal. So we repair everything from obviously hail damage down to small door dents to even some minor collision stuff. And that's how the reputation built, was repairing things honestly other guys generally would not touch. We also have grown to add team members that we found who've essentially some of the best in the business that we've brought into the team. And so we operate in doing clear brawl, window tint, vinyl wraps, and some basic detailing services as well.
Yeah, we're looking at your crew in action right now. You offer paintless dent repair. Tell me what that is. So if you think about the conventional body shop, you can take your car and you get it painted, parts replaced. There is a time for that. But there's also a time whenever things don't need to be as invasive, and we can still preserve the factory finish. We can reshape that metal by hand. It's fine metal work, is long story short, is what it is. And so we are taking the material there. We're not adding, we're not detracting. So your car, whenever you get it back, you essentially go on with life. You pretend like nothing ever happened.
Very nice. So kind of walk us through the process. Let's say someone got beat up pretty badly by the hail last week. Can they just call you and say, okay, can you guys deal with my insurance company and work things out? I mean, how does it all work?
That's a good question. So our hope is to be partners with our customers. It's not just to get a check from them. So our hope is that we can help navigate it, because a lot of people haven't dealt with it, or it's more complicated than anticipated. So the kind of process would typically look like: touch base with us, get in, let us talk you through the process. Let's see what the damage is like. We know how to schedule it. You touch base with your insurance. You're gonna file that claim. They're probably going to want to look at it, and then once we bring it in, we're going to deal with it from there. That's all the due diligence one of our customers would need to do 99% of the time. We would take it from there. We would deal with the insurance. We're going to deal if they've shortchanged you on anything. If they didn't estimate it for the proper repairs, we're going to take care of that. And then get it back to you to essentially what's called a pre-loss condition. So we want it to look as good, if not better, than when it was damaged.
Tell me about your warranty on your work.
So, I mean, that's it. We're local, and so all we have is our reputation.
Okay.
Plenty of other companies you'll see coming and going. They're going to be the cheapest guy in town, or they're going to pitch in some way. Ours is that you know what you're going to get. And in the moments whenever we are human, which we all are, and when something is imperfect, we're not going anywhere. So we've been here since 2012. We're continuing to add to our team, to our locations, and we want people to feel confident in that process, and that inevitably when something does happen small, that we're going to take care of it no matter what.
That's great. So locations in Parker, Santa Fe, and
in Santa Fe and Alameda.
Alameda.
Yep.
Great.
So the one in
Thank you so
Parker is like
much.
right across from the police station, if you know that's out down there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Yeah, thanks so much for
Yeah.
coming on today.
Yeah.
And Front Range Dent Removal has 2 convenient locations, as we just said, Denver and Parker. To contact the one in Parker, call 720-236-4722 or send an email to parker@frontrangedents.com. To contact the Denver location, that number is 720-951-3891, or you can email them at denver@frontrangedents.com. You can also find them online at frontrangedents.com. Well, you may think of your car as a way to get from point A to B, but did you know it may also be collecting data?